Welcome to a short tutorial on how to use tags in Mailingboss. With tags, you can organize your contacts based on what they actually do and send more relevant messages. Tags are very important, and if you set it up correct from the start, you will be able to segment your list and understand your audience behavior and increase your conversions. So let me show you how to access the tag manager. So on the left hand side, you're going to go to subscribers. We're going to select tags manager. This is where all your tags are created and managed. Now inside the tag manager, you will see two main areas. You will have a data overview, right? And you will also have the area where you can see how many contacts are in each tag. This helps you to quickly see which tags are being used and which segments are growing. If you do not see any data right at the top, it means that no tags have been applied yet. Now below this chart, you're going to see this table, which is a tag name. We've got the number of contacts that you have, the creation date, as well as the last time that it has been updated. Now these are the ones that's been added by the system over time, but you can also create brand new tags by clicking on this little button, blue button there at the top. Now note that you will be able to change the colors of the tag. So for an example, I am just going to scroll down and choose a color right here that I do not have here yet, and I'm just going to go for the black, and then I'm going to give the tag a name. And in this example, I can use something like email open, and I'm just going to click save. Now once it's been created, you will see it in the group right here in this area. So to make use of this specific tag, you will need to go to the workflow. To access the workflow, you're going to scroll up to the top. You're going to see the word workflow, so you're going to click on that, and we're going to start a brand new workflow by clicking on create workflow. Now every workflow starts with a trigger, and the trigger is the action you want to track. So for an example, you can use a user clicks a link, or a user is going to open up an email, all those different kinds. So it really you can choose based on what matters to you most. And this example, I'm just going to go to open email. I'm going to make use of the trigger when a person has opened up a specific email. I would like them to actually get a specific tag. So to be able to use your workflow, you have to have campaigns that you've already created. If you did not create it in advance, you can click on this plus button and create your campaign. But for this example, we've made it simple, and I'm just going to choose client success story. This is the campaign that I've already sent out, and if somebody clicks and opens that email, I'm going to add a specific tag. So I'm going to click on save, and now after the trigger has been created, we're going to click on the plus again, and now we're going to have to use the tag. You will see multiple different kinds of options right here, but this specific example is to add a tag. So we're going to click on add tag, and then you're going to see all the different kinds of tags that you have created. Now obviously you're going to have to remember the one that you've used. The one that we created was email open, and then when you're going to click save. So now you can see basically what's going to happen is when a person opens up the email client success story, it doesn't matter in which list it is, they're going to join a specific workflow, and a tag will be given to them called email open. You can then continue to create other scenarios below this plus, but you will be able in future make use of that specific tag to send an email to everybody that has got the email open tag. To finalize this, we need to give it a name. So we are going to type in a workflow name, open email, and I'm going to give it a good description so that I can differentiate between them, and I'm going to click save. Now it is important, if you click save, you will see that there is a green button next to it to say that it is active, which is this little button right here, that is active. You will also be able to edit it, you can view it, you can reactivate it if you've paused it, you can look at the automation, and you can also hit delete. This is basically the best way to make sure that you create a list that you can segment and add tags to. I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you in another.